Hello and good afternoon from Charleston, South Carolina. I had heard good things about Charleston and how it's the perfect destination for a solo female traveller. I quickly found Charleston to be incredibly cute with colourful buildings, cobblestone streets and a super interesting and rich history. One of the first things I did that I highly recommend everyone do to get acquainted with the city was a horse and carriage tour around the peninsula. The guide spoke about the city's history, architecture and told us some super interesting stories.
Historically, the very first slaves to ever arrive to this peninsula are Irish, sold out of English prisons.
Charleston was founded in 1670 and it's known as the Holy City because of its tolerance of all religions and numerous historic churches. I came across so many churches and they were all gorgeous. I'm here at Rainbow Road, a set of 14 houses that are just all next to each other. Really, really beautiful, all different like pastel colors. It's like just so pretty here. In case anyone's wondering how I take photos of myself when I'm solo traveling, I have this little setup here. I have my gorilla pod. I've like literally just put it around this pole. A lot of the time I actually forget to bring my gorilla pod and I just balance my camera places. But today I remembered to bring it and use it and it's definitely coming handy. I am currently in the Battery area of Charleston. I'm here at this lovely park. Fun story about this park. The house behind me here was owned by this really rich guy in I think the 1800s. He bought it as a house to entertain people, but they realized when they had his daughter's wedding that there wasn't enough room, so he commissioned the city to make this park and the gazebo here in this park so that the band could play and they could have one big wedding in the house and in the park. So while I'm in Charleston, I'm staying here at this like super cute bed and breakfast. It's an old Victorian home. I don't think I've ever stayed at a bed and breakfast before and it just looked like it had such like charm. In a city like this, like why not stay in something more authentic rather than like your local Holiday Inn or whatever. And it's so cute. I'm currently in like this little like I think what probably used to be a living room. Super pretty, highly recommend. Also look how cute this wallpaper is. I love it, it's so pretty and the tree just makes it. So it's day 2 in Charleston and I'm currently at the Magnolia Plantation. This one's a unique plantation because they actually have like all these like gardens that were planted but they've like kind of left it and so it looks like it's like a natural garden. So the Magnolia Plantation is about a 30-minute drive from Charleston, or you could book a half-day tour like I did if you don't want to worry about renting a car. The plantation offers tram rides that take you around the estate. We went past swamps, saw alligators, birds, as well as drove past the slaves' quarters.
There would have been a fire pit in front of each cabin. They did all their cooking out here, all their activities, pretty much everything. Something I found remarkable was of that 50, 20 decided to stay. Continued to live in these cabins, working as employees after the war.
So I'm walking through the rest of these gardens and it's so pretty. There's like multiple bridges and it's just like really peaceful, so different. I'm just loving these like Spanish moss on the trees. It's so different, it's very southern. So I just went on a tour inside the house. Unfortunately, they don't let you film inside because it is a residence owned by the family that built it. This is actually originally the back of the house, which they changed to be the front because originally people would come on the river on the boat, but then when cars came, they came on the road. So they switched this area to be the front, which was interesting. I have Ubered out to Sullivan's Island, which is about 20-minute drive from Charleston. I wanted to come here to see like an East Coast beach in the Atlantic Ocean. Behind me is the Sullivan's Island lighthouse, which is a kind of an ugly lighthouse, to be honest. I wanted to come here for sunrise, but that didn't happen. The sun's risen, but it's still kind of like golden hour-ish, I'd say. So it's still really good lighting, and I'm just going to explore a little bit. Someone's gone and decorated this tree like a Christmas tree. It's so cute. Something I found was that Charleston really is a great city to just wander around aimlessly and explore, which is what I did for the remainder of my trip. Some places you can't miss include Charleston City Markets. It's open daily from 9:30 a.m. and you can find unique jewelry, clothes, souvenirs, food, gifts, you name it. If you're into the spooky and supernatural, you can also book a ghost tour. There are many to choose from. I ended up booking one last minute and it was so fun. Another idea would be to tour a historic house. I checked out the Edmonston Alston house, built in 1825. Which also happened to be a filming location in the Netflix series Outer Banks. Highly recommend, by the way. One of the places I enjoyed and went to a few times was the waterfront area, complete with the famous pineapple fountain and swinging benches. It's definitely a spot to visit at sunset. This is my last day in Charleston, day 4. Today I've decided to go and look at some of the hidden alleyways that are in the city. Apparently they're all super pretty. I found a list online with the recommended alleyways and I spent a whole morning walking through each of them. Another Outer Banks spot. Seriously, watch the show. So a tour group just passed me. You can do tours through the alleys and stuff. They did say something interesting. So this is the side of a building. The building behind me in brick would have been a servants' quarters and the kitchens and stuff. And then this white part was just something that they added on later to bridge the gap between the two buildings, which is kind of interesting. So I'm at the last alley on my list. I guess I inadvertently saved the best to last. This is Philadelphia Alley and it's so cute. It's got greenery, flowers. It's gorgeous. If you're short on time, skip the others and just go to this. So I'm back here at the waterfront. Overall, I've really enjoyed my time here in Charleston. It's such a beautiful city. So pretty, lots of things to do, lots of history. I think it's super solo travel friendly. So if you want to start solo traveling but can't think of where to go yet, I'd say Charleston is a great place to start. Definitely see myself living here, I think. It's that nice. I hope you guys liked this video. Please be sure to comment and subscribe if you did, and follow me on social media for more travel content. See you again in the next one.